Hey, you gon' laugh, you gon' cry.
We gon' wait on
The hottest thing since July.
We gon' wait on
Hey, shoot your shot, spit your game.
We gon' wait on
Hey, don't confuse them with the wine.
We gon' wait
Nah,
on
hey, we gon' wait on.
We gon' wait on
Hey, we gon'
We are back with a new segment, Alerts. This is These Niggas Be Lying, and I am with my dog, DJ Sage. I am DJ Recovery, better known as Patron Ford. And we just gonna jump into today's segment with, some things that we often see, and we just want to discuss. First and foremost, why y'all niggas be lying so much? Like, for real, like, why y'all be lying so much? Like, what's the benefit for y'all to lie? And today's premise will basically be these memes got y'all ass in the chokehold, like tenfold. It is crazy. Crippler crossface and all that shit. Shout out to Chris Benoit.
I think with where we want to start at is, so in the group we had somebody posted the Aunt Your Mama thing about saying, hey, they don't talk about her. She was rich and that her family don't get no money because of this and because of that. And the entire if you know the story of Nancy Green, the entire post of Aunt Your Mama, like, it was filled with untruths. I don't even want to say my niggas be lying, dog. But I'll be like, oh, it's untrue what you're saying right now. And so everybody was just, oh, you know how they do us. First of all, people don't even know the company of Aunt Your Mama, and it's literally the name of the brand now, right? The Pearl Miller Company. People are like, oh, they need to make it right. Oh, they need to do this. Oh, they need to so. And so I think I called Pat, or we was talking something.
Yeah.
And we was just talking about the situation. And if anybody know the story of Nancy Green, right? It was, this company been had this recipe, right? And it was just a marketing thing. They wanted to sell this brand. Somebody at the company had a nanny that worked with them. And this nanny was Nancy Green. And they decided, hey, to pay her to go down, one of the first things they was going to do was go down to this affair or something like that to kind of brand it. To, to put her out there as the spokesperson at this little event, this fair, this whatever it is. Right. And people kind of liked it. And so they just kind of used her as the marketing campaign grew. They replaced, she went all over the world, but she never really made money with this company. This is the 1800s. Right. Like, if y'all think black women in the 1800s was getting rich, come on, son. Like, what we talking about? You know what I'm saying? But something happened where she asked to be paid or get paid, and then they replaced her. Right. I can't remember the second lady name, but they replaced her. And then she just went back to being a housekeeper, being, you know what I'm saying? She never was that person. Right. And I'm saying all this information just off what I remember right now. Like, I might be missing things out. So
it's fine. You're doing better than a lot of these motherfuckers.
Right. But I also read. A lot of these mugs don't be reading, and that's disturbing within itself.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And it's important that we have segments like this because we are now living in a day and age and an era where information is, imperative. It's important that we pick up on the pieces of our history to ensure that they don't rewrite it. And honestly, we haven't been the authors of our own history enough. Yeah. And so when we then see stories of fabrication about somebody that is, particular to our community, we then have to make sure that the information is being dispersed the appropriate way.
Yeah, but it's also a few things that go along with that too. It's also like I get in the space where I'm compartmentalizing a whole bunch of things. So I see these posts, and then I immediately, I don't get mad because I immediately start compartmentalizing. I immediately start saying, well, this person may not even know how to find the truth, or this person may be emotionally attached to stories like this. Right. And so they don't want to, you know what I'm saying? They don't want to go out and read this. And then I also realized that there's people who come up with they come up with a conclusion based on nothing.
Right.
Just based on how they feel. And it don't matter. They're not going to look for the actual information because it's probably going to contradict with how they feel. And people don't want to be validated, not validated in the way they feel. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So but it's also tough because I don't want you to read.
Right.
Like we talk about all these conversations.
Right.
It'd be a whole bunch of stuff that comes on in the group, and it'd be like real stuff sometimes, like Malcolm X stuff or just stuff about us, and it'd be like,
how y'all didn't know that?
This is
how y'all know
crazy. How
y'all know reading? Y'all know reading ain't illegal, right?
No more.
It ain't illegal.
No more.
I would appreciate if y'all read just, something outside of your own bias, just a little bit, because it goes a long way. When you sit and instruct in your own ways in regards to how you think, how you process information, how you receive information, you will then be pigeonholed to the world that you then see. Unfortunately, it's like we said in the previous episodes, 8 billion people on this earth. It's a lot of eyes, a lot of minds, and a lot of processing that then goes behind information. So the reason why we have this segment is to continuously push you all to think critically, think about the things you share, why are you sharing them, and then also ask yourself, who benefits from me sharing this? Does this add to the propaganda that actually betters our community, or is this just continuous destructive conversation that keeps us in a loophole of a cycle?
We got a group chat, and we usually send videos, but our videos just be entertainment purposes. You know what I mean? Right. I have a friend, close friend. Y'all probably know this person because my close friends is my close friends. You know what I'm saying? And he sends me stuff, and it'd be like the most ridiculous of conspiracy theories, where it'd be like, for example, it'd be something like, "Oh yeah, man, Kanye West got nuclear weapons," type ridiculous. Like it'd be like that type of ridiculous. And as soon as he sent it to me and I read the headline, the first thing I do is I find out where was this posted at. Then I try to find this actual site. Then I try to, I try to backtrack where this comes from. And most of the time, it comes from not a damn place. Not a credible source. And a lot of times people, I got a subscription to the New York Times and stuff like that. And a lot of people will send me something because they notice they're sending me something from the New York Times where it'd be like, "Oh yeah, see, I know you read this, but see what they saying about this here." And then you look at it and you're like, "Hey, this is an opinion piece." Right. Like there's a difference between an actual piece and someone putting shit together on their own, but they know how to write well, and so they got an opinion in the New York Times. Right. The New York Times don't stand behind these opinions. No. So that frustrates me. Like that's why I've tried to stay out of conversations about anything that's objectively true. Right. It has objective facts. Yeah. Don't tell me you looked up in the sky one day and it was paint. And they was lying to us all these years, the sky not paint. Right. Objectively, with no bias, the sky is not paint. Like I don't have to, that's not something.
I'm not here to debunk what you think you saw that day, because I know when I wake up, the sky is still blue. You know what I mean? So I get it. I totally get it. But to your point, it's a place of people not wanting to challenge norms, even though the norms that they're creating aren't necessarily the best norms. So again, like the deciphering of information and how we then receive it. Folks don't pay attention to this, but information cycles first on Twitter. Yeah. Then it hits Facebook. Then it hits Instagram. And of course, sometimes it'll go to TikTok. Yeah. But a lot of times the information coming so fast on Twitter, people are not even checking to verify what's actually accurate or not.
And now you can buy blue checks now on Twitter.
Check this out.
That's the wildest thing in the world.
We literally just went through a president that coined the term fake news, and y'all aren't picking up on, they're not picking up on how things are now being pushed in the media. Fam. So we can't be
somebody with 200 followers with a blue check. Fam. I'm like, fam, who are you?
Somebody important, obviously.
Can't be with
them niggas lying though, bro.
Yeah, them niggas lying, man.
Niggas lying, man.
Now I can't say my niggas be lying. Like, I don't want to. I don't want to disparage my black folks,
They niggas. They ain't my folks.
but y'all niggas gotta relax. Cause this some bullshit.
I'm a genuine black man. I don't know what you're talking about, brother. I don't be lying. Matter of fact, this is the topic I want to talk about, damn it. Today is March the 25th. By the time y'all say this might be sometime in April. This week, the popular thing on social media was, guess what? Lori Harvey and her dating life. Everybody also know who she's been dating. My man, Franklin Saint.
First of all,
Shout
I
out.
don't fuck with that nigga. He got
Shout out.
killed.
Shout out.
That bullshit.
Shout out to Snowfall, season 5. I
Nigga
believe.
nigga get killed
Hey,
on that bullshit.
besides Sage feelings about Franklin
That
Saint,
nigga the op,
his
dog.
real life, his real life.
And he British. That nigga the op.
Jesus.
That nigga
Don't
the
pay
op,
attention
man.
to what Sage is saying. We focusing on me right now. Damn it.
You got killed.
We focusing
and
on
you
me
British.
right now, people.
This nigga the
We
op.
focusing on me right now. My point that I'm making is this. The story broke earlier this week that Lori and her current boyfriend, Damus Idris, or whatever y'all want to call him. I call him Franklin Saint. I call him Freeway Ricky.
Right.
They broke up recently. But again, it's circulating off of the media. And everybody's championing, oh, Lori, continue, go. That's cool and all. But my issue is this. Did she state that she broke up with him? Where did the story originate from? Because he posted another story on his IG about him and her out. They were out the same day that story broke. He made an IG story with her in it. Then he deleted it. So again, it's like the subliminal stuff that takes place within these relationships we'll never truly know until they come out and until they truly come out and sit there and say, yes, we are no longer a couple, no longer an item. Point that I'm trying to make is stop being so consumed with these celebrities' damn personal lives. Do something with your own damn life. Damn.
No, but you know what's crazy is people don't. It's like the older I get, the more you realize, especially women.
Oh boy.
I'm not. Please don't jump on me. I'm not calling out women for anything. I'm saying as a response. You know, when the older you get, the more you want something, right? Like the more you strive for, hey, I want this.
Shit, Sage, I gotta stop you there because what I learned this shit is that they sat there and told me, I don't want to get married. I ain't trying to get married. That's what I've been hearing.
That's a lie because then they meet somebody and then they be.
What's the segment called?
Right,
What's the segment called? What's the segment called?
Y'all not about to tell me. Y'all not about to get me to tell my life story. Right
Bruh, I ain't trying to tell you because bruh.
But what I was saying, I think what it is they want this to happen for people so bad
sure.
that they just gloss over casual relationships,
Right.
just like casual hookups. Like celebrities do the same shit we do. You know what I'm saying? So like you see, I was about to call her Steve. You see Lori Harvey and whatever his name is, the op. You see them together, and then all of a sudden they're a couple. Like, damn, that man just can't be fucking. Like, obviously she fucking.
And with that, we sat there and say, y'all niggas be lying. Y'all gotta stop because she might just like that, and he might like it too. And any way it goes, it don't make me no money.
It don't make me nothing.
Hey, so here we are at the conclusion of our first series of this new installment called These Negroes Be Lying. I am Patron Ford.
Hey,
this
hold
is
on.
my dog.
I heard something crazy.
What you heard, man?
First of all, y'all got to stop with
shit.
this doggone this what they call it? The when you trying to like just make culture like all encompassing.
Oh God.
Man, I was listening to one of my podcasts and the commercial came on and they were talking about the disparity of like black women in childbirth, like how like they, you know what I'm saying? Like this commercial is about, you know, Planned Parenthood. And this lady described black women as birth-giving black people.
What?
It's like birth-giving black people?
What?
What are we doing?
Jeez. Okay.
White people.
Yeah, we definitely have
Stop
to.
lying to these folks.
We definitely have to exclude some of y'all mayo, mayonnaise, mustard looking folks out the community
What is a birth-giving black person?
Yeah, we don't know what that is. I'm lost. I'm lost by that comment and that statement. So yeah, with that,
I can't give birth.
We gonna let y'all have that. We're gonna address that next segment because I can't even say y'all niggas be lying because that just was a blow-faced lie. So with
birth
that,
giving black people.
yeah. So with that, we gonna conclude this session.
That's crazy.
We do appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Niggas be lying, bro.
Y'all be lying, and I promise you, we'll definitely be looking to call your ass out. There you go, and there you have it. Signing out.